I don't know when exactly I was in this office last. Some ways it seems like I never left. But no, that's not right. For at least a few days I was away. Far away in the hands of men with no faces and no names. They broke me down, broke my story down, telling me how it hadn't happened the way I claimed. At least I think that's what they did. Between injections. Memories fade fast enough without chemical help, and if I don't tell this story now, I don't think I ever will. And what was that date?
April 2nd, Sunday, 11:25 p.m. Professor Avery Walker was working late. Professor Walker was a member of a crack team of researchers, but tonight he was working alone. He had received specific orders, and being a fastidious man, he intended carrying out those orders to the letter. "1:15 the same night. Postal worker Arnold Techman was an hour behind. Techman was addicted to hot Texas chili, but it always made him sick and late. And that made the mail arrive late. But tomorrow it would arrive even later. Good morning, one and all.
Good morning, Carl.
Not that good.
Bye, Ron. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. I'm going home to my city by the bay.
He got a raise.
Not that I'm aware of.
He was promoted. Well, then why is he so happy?
You're in trouble.
Of course, I should have known all along.
Mr. Vincenzo wants to see you.
Oh? Oh. Well, here I go, right into the valley of death. Good morning, Tony, and how are you this bright and beautiful day?
Where have you been?
Well, it's only 10:30.
Yesterday, all day yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, yesterday, yeah. You know that Brindisi killing, the guy who was pushed in the lake up at West Falls? Well, it just didn't sound right to me, so I went up to West Falls to check it out.
And?
It was right. I was wrong.
What you're trying to say is you spent the day fishing.
Well, I thought as long as I was up there.
You thought as long as you were up there, we could do without you. Be careful, Kolchak. One day we'll realize we can.
Oh, Tony.
Take care of this.
Take care of that. Dr. A.V. Walker, Nobel Prize winner, suffered a heart attack and died on Sunday evening. What do you want me to do, embalm him?
He was big in computer science, a lot of news value. Now, we'll need an obit.
Well, so if he's that big, we've got him out in the file.
We do, but the last entry in the file was made in 1967. It was scribbled so badly I couldn't make it out. It needs updating.
Updike's into obits. Get him.
Updike is gone. I sent him to cover a story which should have been yours if you'd been here. The Mendenham trial.
In San Francisco?
California.
You sent up to San Francisco on my job?
Need I say it, Carl? One either fishes or cuts bait.
Are you fired?
I think I quit. I think I just quit. San Francisco, Golden Gate. And he gave it to Updike. Updike.
Never mind. Have a cup of coffee.
Do you know in the old days they give the obituaries to the lowest form of animal life in the newsroom? Do you know that?
Some things never change, Kolchak. You should take some comfort in that. The obituary material. It must have slipped your mind.
This is Peters. I have a report.
Allow me to say how sorry I am about your husband's untimely death, Mrs. Walker.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Yeah, he was a fine man.
You knew Avery?
No, of course, not personally, of course. But reputation, Nobel Prize, and all of that. It's a great loss. Perhaps you can fill me in on some of the details of the manner of his passing.
Well, they said a heart attack. You sure I can get you a drink?
No, thanks. I never. They?
The doctors up at Terrell Institute, that's where he was working.
I don't know that.
Nobody does. It's very secret. Hush, hush, hush.
Well,
Government work, I think.
what sort of government work?
I just told you. Secret.
Well, I'm the soul of discretion.
Yes, that was my husband. He didn't tell me a thing.
Nothing?
Ring.
Ring.
Like in a telephone. That's what they were working on.
Well, what exactly is Ring?
All we can be certain of is that if Avery was working on it, it was a colossal bore. I mean, they're all bores. They're boring with their secret passwords and their secret clearances. Do you know they wouldn't even let me see Avery? Not that I really wanted to. He wasn't all that attractive alive.
Well, you did ask to see him, though.
Certainly. Seemed the right thing to do.
Yeah. And they refused.
They said it would only upset me. I bet they let Leslie Dwyer see him.
Who's he?
He's a she. Leslie Dwyer. They work together. played together, too.
Hi there. What you reading? If the study ain't good, we're going to have a quiz later this afternoon. Thinking I might get other information from the other woman, I headed toward Winnetka to see Dr. Leslie Dwyer.
All units, vicinity of Dumont and Winnetka Boulevard. A 241 in progress.
But as I got within a few blocks of her address, I heard an opportunity to return to my normal, comfortable pursuits, the reportage of crime, mayhem, and destruction.
Don't shoot! What's the matter with you?
Why the cream puff treatment, huh? I mean, you guys are so gun-happy. Why didn't you shoot the fugitive?
You a reporter?
Me? No, I'm the county assessor.
You're a reporter.
Well, could you tell me what happened, Mr.
Carmichael.
Carmichael? Yeah, you're the head undertaker here.
Not undertaker, cosmetologist. I was overseeing some work by one of our trainee cosmeticians. We heard this dreadful crash, and we found this fella trying to break into our cosmetic storeroom.
What would he want in there?
All we keep in there is the tools of our trade, so to speak. Facial, putty, color base, things like that.
Oh.
As we ran in, he was trying to put all of those things into an aluminum suitcase.
Aluminium.
Yes, and now, we tried to stop him, but he broke my cosmetician's arm.
Really?
Mr. Carmichael, I wouldn't talk to the press if I were you.
I thought he was one of your men.
Hardly.
Well, what would that Superman of yours want with Undertaker's wax, Captain?
Cosmetologist, not undertaker.
Yes, of course, Mr. Carmichael. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. Look at this mess.
Morning, Colonel.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I'm with him.
With who, sir?
With Colonel.
Colonel who, sir?
Colonel Back...
Sir, I want you to back your car out of here and drive away.
All right, I'm with INS, and I'm doing a follow-up obituary on Dr. Avery Walker.
Why didn't you say that first?
Well, I saw you in the gate. I thought it was a restricted area.
It is a restricted area. If you want to know anything about Dr. Walker, you'll have to phone our Office of Public Information.
Well, what kind of an installation is this?
It's a restricted installation.
No, I mean, is it military or is it private industry or what?
That information is not available to the public.
So if I call your Office of Public Information, they won't give me the information that I require, right?
That would depend entirely upon your clearance classification.
You're very good at that.
Thank you. Now, sir, I want you to drive away from here. If you don't, I want you to get out of the car. I'll call my supervisor. He may want to talk to you for a few hours.
No, thanks. I better go take a couple of lessons and double talk.
Good idea.
Who is it?
Telephone man. Ring.
Okay. Is there a joke in here somewhere?
Well, I doubt it, because you didn't laugh when I said ring.
That's because I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know who you are.
Goodbye.
Hello, my name's Carl Kolchak, INS. Dr. Dwyer, someone mentioned a project to me called Ring, and there's something very, very weird going on. Now, I went up to Terrell Institute, and I got the feeling that if I mentioned Ring up there, that I'd spend this weekend in a concrete room with a giant joy buzzer strapped to my temple. So I thought I'd mention it to you instead. You know, just sort of drop it down the well and see if it made a splash. Yeah, it made a splash.
I've never heard of any project called Ring.
Well, what are you working on there at Terrell Institute?
I no longer work there.
Why not?
The recession. I was laid off.
What were you working on?
My field is computers. There's nothing weird about it.
Tell me, do mortuaries give you a weird feeling?
What about it?
Well, not long ago, only a few miles from right here, some guy single-handedly canceled the insurance policy of the Glengarry Mortuary, all for some undertaker's putty and little rouge. He took off, but you know where the trail led back to?
No.
Right back to your alma mater, Terrell Institute.
I can't help you. Everything at Terrell Institute is classified.
Including Dr. Avery Walker's death? What is Ring? And why were you let go from it? Moral man in an immoral society, Niebuhr.
I want you out.
You know, you really sound like the stereotyped version of the cold woman scientist, but you don't look it. Soft hair, radiant eyes, the slender and lovely figure, obviously, underneath that diaphanous gown, attractive legs.
How about black eyes and broken legs?
Uh-oh.
You up for that?
I've already asked him to leave.
Look, I got to fly to New York this afternoon, and you're ruining what's left of a very pleasant visit.
Well, I wouldn't want to do that to anyone.
Well, then take off.
Has anybody ever told you look absolutely divine in red?
Don't push too far.
You got a nick on your chin, or is it a bite? I had a series of phone calls working to my few friends in the news business. They knew nothing about any project R.I.N.G, Ring, and only a little more about the Terrell Institute. But I was able to get one tidbit. The senior member of the Appropriations Committee that funded Terrell was our very own Senator Duncan LeBeau Stevens.
Well, what can I do for you, Mr. Kolchak?
Well, you can tell me about Ring, Senator.
Ring?
Ring. Terrell Institute, Ring, you know.
Well, I know about Terrell, of course, but I'm sorry. This Ring, I'm sorry.
Well, that's what they do up there.
Well, I don't know where you get your information, Mr. Kolchak, but at Tyrrell, they were working on a highly secret project having to do with miniaturizing computers.
Well, since when is miniaturizing computers secret?
Well, the military mind, Mr. Kolchak, it thrives on secrecy.
The military mind, Senator, thrives on war.
Yeah, well, I can't say any more. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this ring.
Well, are you familiar with Dr. Avery Walker and his alleged heart attack?
Oh, yes, I heard of his untimely death. A tragedy. A great man, a great mind.
Yeah, well, that's all great stuff for the campaign trail, but we're not there right now, and I'm not exactly Jimmy Olsen, cub reporter. So why don't we just talk to each other like two grown-up human beings, Senator? What do you say?
You work for INS.
INS, that's right. See, Carl Kolchak, INS.
Miss Barham, Mr. Kolchak is leaving now.
I am? I am. Do you validate?
Miss Barham, when you're finished with him, I want you to get me General Brody at Tyrrell Institute. And then I want to speak to Peter Vreeland in Washington.
That I can understand. Yes, I read you. I said I read you, sir. Yes.
Tony, you won't believe what's been popping today. Now, I'm not sure what's going on, but I have a feeling it'll make Watergate look like a pie fight.
Carl, I want you out in San Francisco on the Mendenham trial. It's an emergency.
Updates on the Mendenham trial.
Oh, yeah, but he had a big brouhaha with the artist who does the courtroom sketches.
Oh, yeah.
Now, look, I'll make all the arrangements. Room at the Mark Hopkins, one with a view. Cracked crab tomorrow night at Buco's.
They're putting the heat on you, right? It's bigger than I thought. Terrific.
Carl, the Home Office just called and they want to kill your story.
So leave the phone off the hook, and when they call back, they'll get a busy signal.
They'll get a disconnect. The building department wants to condemn this building because of your story. Now, are you satisfied?
Of course not. There's a lot more to be found out about this Project Ring.
Project what?
Project what, exactly? And no one will answer that question. But whatever Ring is, Dr. Avery Walker is a goner because of it, and is a strong-arm maniac on the loose who has something to do with it. Tony, this story's a blockbuster.
But it's the federal government. And it's my block they're gonna bust, Carl. I got a Washington correspondent who's suddenly persona non grata. I got a UN correspondent who's been denied a set of earphones.
You're kidding.
Just because of you and your ring. Now, what is so important? What is so important?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Sit down, Tony.
I don't want to sit down.
Come on, sit down. Sit down, Tony. Come on. That's right. Now, Tony, do you remember when you were a kid in grammar school up at 110th in New Amsterdam? Remember, and they used to draw the tax dollar as a great big pie with one slice out went for defense, and another slice went for social programs, and another slice went for government
Yes,
spending.
Carl, yes.
Well, what they didn't tell you then was that your tax dollar wasn't buying just pie, it was buying pie a la mode. No, that's right. No. There is a mysterious scoop of something on your tax dollar pie, and that something is Project Ring. Now, how would you feel if at Manny's you ordered pie a la mode, but they wouldn't tell you what flavor ice cream you're gonna get, huh? I mean, your apple pie might arrive with some horrible chocolate chip, or butter brickle, or Rocky Road.
I don't like Rocky Road.
I know you don't like Rocky Road. Now, you wouldn't let Manny push you around like that, now would you?
No.
Of course not. So why should you let your government do it? Tony, I'm writing an obituary on Avery Walker. Now, I have to know what he was working on, don't I? Don't I? Of course. 3:15 p.m. I was heading to the library to scour the congressional record when I heard something that seemed infinitely more interesting.
Unit Hotel Ranger Papa. Captain Akins, please proceed to Windsor Branch, Chicago Public Library. 8824 de Vilbus.
Our friend from the mortuary, they come.
No comment.
I think this guy's got a hangover by using doors. What do you think, Captain? No comment. Name's Kolchak. Yeah. You know, friendly fellas you got there. Who are they?
You know there's nothing for you around here. Why don't you go home, Kolchak?
No, I'll just hang around just the same if you don't mind.
It's a public library. I can't stop you.
Right.
But remember, around here, they get rather harsh with loudmouths.
I'll whisper. Did you see anything or hear anything?
He was just throwing things every which way. And then when he saw me, he dropped everything and walked right through that wall.
Right through the wall. Was he looking for anything in particular?
Oh, I don't know. He was in philosophy and humanities.
Philosophy and humanities, huh?
It's a mess. Just look at the mess.
Mr. L, would you mind stepping over there and talking to those gentlemen? Tell them anything you've seen or heard.
Los Federales, huh? The same night, 11:25 p.m., the apartment of Dr. Leslie Dwyer, lady computer expert and unexplained link with books for the blind. As I was trying to fit all the pieces together, a worried Dr. Dwyer returned home from a visit to a friend's house. She wasn't aware that she herself had had a visitor, one that would change the course of her life forever.
No.
April 3rd, 7 a.m. The commuter rush hadn't yet begun as I drove along Lakeshore Drive. A mild irony had gone through my mind as I stood in the library staring at the books for the blind. That I was working blind, but that somehow, with her tape cassettes, Dr. Dwyer had the direction I needed. I tried to phone her several times and got no answer. I soon found out why.
Hey, who are you?
Kolchak. Major Kolchak, retired. I'm an old friend of Dr. Dwyer's. Where is she? What happened here?
Oh, I'm sorry, Major. We don't know. Nobody heard anything. The landlord just happened to come up here and found this mess. He called us.
Well, is this all you have?
Well, a newsboy outside says he thought he saw a big guy wearing makeup. Sounds like a sex crime.
Newsboy?
Oh, Major, you're welcome to stay. I can imagine you're concerned.
Well, thank you very much, but I'm supposed to be marching in our OTC parade. I can't disappoint the cadets. With Dr. Dwyer vanished, I was blind again. And the only remaining person who might help me was probably still blind drunk. I decided to tackle her anyway.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Kolchak. Can I offer you a drink?
No, thank you. I see you're going away.
Yes. You bet I am. I'm going far away. I have sobered up. Oh, yes, I have. Sold the house, collected the insurance, and now I'm going to start enjoying myself.
Well, before you get down to the heavy enjoying, I was hoping you could tell me something more about Ring.
I gave you Leslie Dwyer's address. Ask her.
Well, she disappeared.
Anything serious?
Maybe.
Delighted to hear it. Although, why should I care? I was a little sloshed when I told you they were having an affair. They weren't, really. It was a romance of the head. He was besotted with her mind.
There was nothing physical.
Avery? His idea of passion was a hot diode. That and autonetics. Netics. That was her field. His was microcircuitry. I never did quite understand the fine differences. Have you ever been bored to tears?
Yeah, I spent 4 years in high school, and the hanky never left my hand.
No, I mean really bored to tears. Physically ill, crawling out of your skin, ready to scream with boredom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was like when the two of them got together with a few drinks in them. Dumb me, forced to attend. It was microcircuitry, stress patterns, functional abilities, and...
Siliconized limb plates, intelligence programming, and joint malleability.
All right, enough, Carl, enough. What does it all add up to?
Autonetics.
Partly Inglese, will you, Carl?
A robot. Tony, I believe that this robot is Project Ring, and I also believe he's developed a mind of his own. Now, he probably decided enough was enough and just decided to split from Terrell Institute.
Enough of what is enough? You're talking about a glorified adding machine. What mind?
Tony, how many times have you heard that by 1984 the computer will be running us? Up at Terrell, they've just advanced the calendar a few years.
All right, what happens now, besides the fact that I'll be the first newsman shot by a military firing squad?
I think that Ring came for Leslie Dwyer. Now, why, I don't know. And he carted her off someplace. He killed Avery Walker, I think. And maybe he's killed her, too. So I'm going to try to find out.
And then?
Then we'll have the biggest cover-up story since...
Don't say it again. We may not be able to do the story anyway.
What do you mean we may not be able to do the story? Well, you more pressure?
Well, I got a bulletin today. They may have to restrict the use of our wire. Woo! Political problem in El Salvador may turn into a national emergency. That means they'll have to use our wire for military messages.
Well, don't you worry about a thing, Tony. When those El Salvadorian panzer divisions rumble down the streets of our fair city, I'll be right with you, manning the barricades, ready to hurl an epithet.
Carl, will you please go, Carl, and leave the jokes to Charlie McCarthy? Please go.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Well?
Well, there are 5 branch libraries in the city that carry books for the blind. They call them talking books. 4 of them were no earthly good to us at all, and the 5th had just let out the following. St. Thomas Aquinas, Moral Man in an Immoral Society by Niebuhr, and Aristotle's Ethics.
That's the one. Did you get the name of the borrower?
Well, they wouldn't give out information like that.
Have you got the telephone number of the library?
That's it right there.
514-0832. That's the one. Hello, Braille Library? Yes, I understand that you lent out several ethical philosophy tapes today. Yes, that's right. Those are the ones.
When I was a cub reporter in the Windy City, there used to be a big book in the file room that listed phone numbers in numerical order and provided the addresses they corresponded to. In those days, it was great for finding girls whose numbers you might find, well, somewhere. That book doesn't exist anymore, but I still have some contacts who can perform the same function for a fee. In a very short time, I had the address of the girl I was looking for, Dr. Leslie Dwyer. She had placed the phone call from a large summer home north along the shore of Lake Michigan.
How did you find me?
Well, what difference does that make?
Look, just get out. This is a private home.
Yes, but Ring is a public project built with the hard-earned dollars of the people. Forget them. It was built with my hard-earned dollars, and I want to find out what's going on. Dr. A.B. Walker was a friend of yours, wasn't he? Wasn't he? Now, his wife doesn't care how he died. He might have a family or some friends who deserve some few words of explanation.
Look, I don't know where to begin.
Well, I don't either. Why don't we start with nomenclature? Just, what is R.I.N.G, R-I-N-G, ring, supposed to mean?
Ring comes from rhobomatic internalized nerve ganglia. And it was never intended to kill. Ring murdered Avery because Ring didn't want to die.
A machine died? No, come on, that doesn't track for me.
When Ring was conceived, I was to oversee and design his programming. Now, there was a lot of quibbling up at Terrell, bickering back and forth over what kind of programming Ring should have. Now, with the military there, they had to get their 2 cents into it. They wanted aggression put into Ring's programming. I opposed it.
So they drummed you out of the Corps, hmm?
They hardly gave me time to clear out my desk. Avery was given the job of deactivating Ring, and unfortunately for Avery, he never really understood how far we'd gotten with Ring. We'd given him a survival instinct.
A survival instinct? In a machine?
Ring has sensitivities. Likes, dislikes, wants. He wanted to live, so he killed Avery. I've been trying to complete his moral and ethical programs. Ring himself was hungry for a set of guidelines. That's why he went for the philosophy tapes.
Good. Gosh!
No, he won't hurt you.
He won't hurt me. He just went through the door.
No, he won't hurt you. I told you he has sensitivities and wants. Treat him
Sure,
with openness.
sure. Turn him around. Will you put him in reverse? Make him stop.
Ring, please stop. Talk to him.
Talk to him? What about?
Ask him a question. Let him do what he does best. He made this mask to look human. You don't need this. Talk to him.
Sure. Hello, Ring. What time is it?
Considering the expense of my development, it would be wasteful to utilize me for simply telling time, especially since I do not wear a watch. The prudent option would be to consult a rudimentary clock.
Makes sense. What's pi to the 12th?
92426918152333705.
I wouldn't know whether he's right or wrong. Who's the father of modern psychology?
Sigmund Freud is commonly given that appellation, but that is more in terms of classical analysis. In the study of pure behavior, both Ivan Pavlov and Wilhelm Wundt would have to qualify as well.
You said he speaks languages, right? Say it in French.
En général, on donne cette appellation à Sigmund Freud quant à l'analyse classique. Quant à l'étude du comportement, Ivan Pavlov et Wilhelm Wundt devraient qualifier aussi.
What's the difference between right and wrong? What is the difference between right and wrong?
No philosopher and no tape can answer that question. Can you?
Who had the greater right to life? You or Dr. Avery Walker?
Ring could have taken your life when you entered this house. He didn't. He waited to find out how you work.
Why?
Ethically, emotionally, he's still a child. After all, he's only a few days old. He needs time to grow.
He's still ticking.
Ring, please cease computation. Ring. Did someone follow you?
I have the faintest idea. That's a whole bloomin' army.
Doctor, this is Colonel Wright. You and Mr. Kolchak have exactly 1 minute to come out.
Look, he came to me like a frightened child with his new face and clothes. He tried to make himself presentable to me. He didn't mean to hurt anyone. He just didn't understand.
Doctor, please cooperate.
Ring, these are our friends. They won't hurt us.
Well, let me talk to him. I've always had a knack with the guys in uniform. Well, where are the tanks and the howitzers? Isn't there any other way for you guys to handle this? I mean, how uptight can you be?
Mr. Kolchak, step aside and keep your mouth shut.
Dr. Dwyer, please come down here at once and bring the robot with you.
You're gonna upset him. He considers this his own home. Now, wait a minute.
Doctor?
The hands off the press!
Move back. And put those stupid guns down. Come down. It's all right. I'm going first. See?
Take it.
No, don't do that!
Take him.
Ring, don't!
Well, you satisfied?
Ring.
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Leslie,
Hey, wait just 1 minute, boys. I don't even know where they took me now. At least I can't be sure. Maybe it was Terrell Institute, but it could just as well have been the Black Hills of South Dakota for all I know. Was there a drug? Pentothal, scopolamine? I can't be sure of that either, though there must have been something. I can't even be sure the events ever happened the way I've told them. Perhaps when I'm completely back in this world, I'll turn on this tape and not believe any of it myself, but I doubt it. Because I believe that somewhere, someplace, they or someone else will put some other ring together without the help of Leslie Dwyer. And who will program him then? It was Goethe who said we love girls for what they are. Well, even the great Goethe could have learned something from the tale that took place on the campus of Illinois State Tech. May 10th, 1102, Don Weiner, the school's star running back and candidate for All-American, was out for a drive. Don never did make All-American.
Let's walk, Don.
Sure.
May 11th, 10 a.m. I wasn't too choked up with Vincenzo sending me to an alderman's press conference, so when I caught the police report of 2 bodies being found on the IST campus lake, it gave me an excuse. That and running out of gas, which I didn't plan.
No signs of trauma on either one of them. No address on the girl. But we know she was a hype. Look at the spike tracks on her arm.
That look on Reiner's face.
Yeah, I know. Just like that other student we found Thursday. Burdett. Like he was scared to death.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep that under wraps before somebody blows it up into another Hindenburg disaster.
Don't worry. Reports got Burdett dead of natural causes. Heart attack. Now this kid, too?
Well, there's no law against dropping dead.
Captain, what do you think's going on?
Excuse me, Captain.
How long have you been here?
Who, me?
How long?
Oh. No law against dropping dead?
You put that on the wire and I'll have you 86 permanently.
I was just passing
Captain,
through.
I'm Rosalind
Just a
Winters.
minute, just a minute. You want to take another trip in a police car, Kolchak?
I'm Rosalind Winters.
Just hush up. Will you shut up? I take it the department has a formal writ to suppress, huh? Who signed it? Who issued it, huh? Who?
I'm Rosalind Winters, reporter for the Blue Monitor.
The Blue what?
The Blue Monitor, the campus weekly. Do you have a comment to make?
Well?
Yeah, but you couldn't print it.
Ah!
Come on, Mike. Come on, let's go.
Oh, hi there. My name's Carl Kolchak. We haven't met. You're,
Mark Hansen.
Mark Hansen. You're a friend of the deceased, weren't you? Yes. Could you tell me...
Look, Kolchak, I'm gonna tell you something. Some people dream about retiring.
Uh-huh.
I dream about breaking your face.
Oh, I love you too, sister. Listen, how's your therapy coming along? A-okay?
Shut up!
Absolutely bananas.
Oh, excuse me.
Bluebird.
Blue Monitor.
Yeah, Blue Monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the nearest gas station?
About a mile that way.
About a mile that way. You wouldn't happen to have a set of wheels, would you?
Sure, come on.
Yeah. When I said wheels, I meant 4. Fill it up.
You know, I've been thinking, Kolchak. Now, you and I could work together on this story because I know this campus inside out.
Sorry, I always work alone.
Work alone, walk alone.
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's talk. Yeah, we can talk in the cafeteria next week.
Talk or walk, Kolchak.
Well, all right. We'll talk. But you talk first, right? I mean, I'm new around here. You're supposed to know this campus backwards.
Well, it's weird, you know? I mean, finding Don Reiner by that girl's body, they found Pete Burdett with a dead girl, too.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Well, a good reporter has her contacts.
Who was the girl? Where was she from? What'd she die of?
I'm working on that.
Well, how about some facts and names, dates? Was she dressed? Was she nude? Was she half nude? What?
I don't know.
But what about, what's his name? Burdett and Reiner. Would they have any previous history of heart attack?
I don't know.
What kind of reporter are you?
I said I was working on it.
Well, when you finish working on it and you get some facts, let me know.
Some collaboration.
Some reporter. Well, aren't you going to...
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, wait.
I can't understand why the Coaches Association is interested in all this.
Well, we're building a file on unusual heart disease cases, Coach. You see...
Okay, I'll be out in a minute.
Yeah, now, Coach, you claim that Don Reiner was in perfect physical condition, right? And that you checked out Pete Burdett's medical history, and he was a picture of health when he tried out for the swimming team, right?
Actually, Burdett never made the team.
No?
You see, his butterfly stroke was like an effeminate moth.
Oh, pity.
Both those boys had perfect EKGs.
Well, then, how do you explain two young men, two perfect physical specimens, dropping dead from a heart attack?
Do you want the usual rationalization, or can you handle the truth?
No, I can handle the truth, Coach. Always the truth.
Don Reiner was a playboy, and he paid the price. Bacteria.
Bacteria? Germs? You mean germs? What kind of germs?
Well, take your pick. You see, I'll tell you what I tell all my boys. There's a war going on right here inside the body.
Right here, huh?
Right. And there are only two basic game plans. Absolute physical hygiene, and the other?
Tuna fish?
Tuna fish.
10:25. Craig Donnelly and Betty Walker arrived at Donnelly's apartment after dinner in a few too many glasses of champagne.
Wait right here, okay? I'll go and turn on some.
The bubbly had tasted good, but for Betty Walker, it might as well have been strychnine.
Here we go.
I need an ambulance. Hurry. 187 Felicity Street.
The same night, 11 p.m. The on-campus living quarters of archaeology professor C. Evans Spate. Spate was a recipient of a coveted Pace Institute grant, and his student assistant, Mark Hansen, were attempting to discover the meaning in a piece of clay some 10,000 years old.
You don't really seem to be with it tonight, Mark. Why don't you knock off?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dr. Spade. I guess I'm more upset about Don Reiner's death than I thought.
Yeah.
I think I will knock off. It's coming along.
Yes, it is. Good night, Mark.
Good night.
On the night of May 11th, they would both make a discovery.
Yes?
Hi. You don't know me, but I wanted to meet you, and I didn't know anyone to introduce us. So, am I interrupting anything?
No, not at all. Come on in.
Can I tell you something dumb?
Mm-hmm.
I want to touch your face. I've seen it so many times. I just want to convince myself I'm really here.
Touch away.
It's a fine face.
Now, what time did you see the girl come into this room?
It was about 11:30. Yeah, the news was just off the air.
You never saw her before, huh?
No, chicks float in and out of this building like pollen. But her, now her I'd remember, but I don't.
Her name was Betty Walker. Does that ring a bell?
Nope.
She resided at 602 Wyland Avenue, North Side. Is that a popular address for the boys in this frat?
No. And it's fraternity. We don't call it a frat anymore.
Don't get lippy with me, boy. I might be tempted to go into your room and kind of poke around. Might find some funny vegetables in there.
Captain, the girl has a major contusion at the base of her skull. I think we can attribute death to a severe blow.
What about the boy?
Well, we're gonna need some more tests. But you can see for yourself the look on his face. Same as the others. Scared.
Kolchak!
I'm Rosalind Winters, reporter for...
I know who you are!
Sister, you can't have that cassette. You can't have that
can't
cassette.
interfere with the law.
You can't do that. And that's an abridgment of the First and the Fourth Amendment.
You
can't.
get a word out of you, and I will book you on illegal entry. Now, you get out of
I'm
here.
gonna bring you up on charge with
Take
ACLU.
Tano with you. Go, Tano!
Suppression of the press.
Shut up!
Big Fink ought to go back into therapy.
Hey, Kolchak, you still owe me.
Consider ourselves even, Tonto.
Well, what about that lunch you promised me?
May 11th, 12:15 p.m. My first stop had been Betty Walker's apartment. Number 2 was an address furnished me by Betty's roommate, the apartment of Craig H. Donnelly.
So then what happened?
Well, I ran up to that phone and called for an ambulance. When I came back down, she was gone.
Well, maybe she was still conscious.
I spent 3 years in Vietnam. I know when someone's dead. And Betty was dead. How could she just disappear like that?
Well, maybe somebody carted her off.
What, in 30, 40 seconds? No way. Besides, this place was quiet, deserted. All I know is I'll never forget seeing her gone. And that smell.
What smell?
You ever been around a war, Kolchak?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Well, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. It smells like death.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Wait your turn, please. May I help you?
Yeah, my name's Kolchak. I'm with Internal Affairs. I've come for those records.
What records?
What do you mean, what records?
You mean to tell me that PR didn't contact you through IA?
What's the matter? Are you new here or something? PR never goes through IA.
What?
Sure, PR can go to GS and then go through IA, but never directly.
Well, that's
My word,
exactly
never
what
directly.
I meant.
No, I've got a court order here for the school records of Peter Burdett and Don Reimer and Mark Hansen.
One more step and I put a staple right through that necktie to your backbone.
You do it, too.
All court orders have to go through CLD. That's the blue long form, JS6, with Dean Sweeney's initials. You know, the long blue form. Now, they may try to give you a short yellow and palm that off on you. Don't let them do it. You tell them you want a JS6. You hear me? Security. I thought you said IA.
Well, as far as anybody else is concerned around here, I am IA.
Oh. That? Nobody goes in there.
All right.
Now, you just fill out this form, nice and legibly.
Okay.
No. I said legibly.
Legibly, okay. K-O-L-A-A-K. Right, good?
Good.
Forms 22.
They bombed in London's theater district. 9 letters.
I thought you said crossword puzzles were for fools.
Well, I do have to check on people's work around here, don't I? Even though it's very boring. They bombed in London's theater district. Let's see. Oh, the Old Vic Company, something like that.
Luftwaffe.
Right. You see, Mr. Vincenzo, every puzzle has to have a theme, and the theme of this puzzle is World War II.
Oh, how cheery.
Have you screwed up the filing system again?
Of course. Well, Kolchak, welcome home. Now, where have you been all day?
At the county morgue, for one place.
What a gala group this is. You come in and out as you please. You're a regular beau vivant, aren't you?
Tony, did you know that Don Reiner, the All-American prospect from Tech, was found dead of a heart attack at age 20?
Yes, I did. I don't want to hear anything more about it. I read about it.
You already know about it, then?
Yeah, with the girl and everything, right? It's tragic. It's very tragic.
Yeah.
Though that kid could really find a hole and go right through the light.
Yeah, but the girl's the interesting part, Tony. You see, her name was Marlene Franks. She was a junkie. She died from an overdose.
I don't want to hear about
it. 8 hours before Don Reiner died. Now, last week, Peter Burdett, another healthy student, was found dead in the arms of a girl, but she'd been dead from a brain aneurysm. Huh? Now, they didn't release that, Tony.
Well, no wonder. In the 60s, the kids used to bust windows and pelt Marine recruiters with rotten fruit. Now, that was bad enough. But today, it seems that every school is an extension campus of Weirdsville University.
No, Tony.
It's days like this that make me wish I'd stuck to playing the drums.
I didn't know you played.
Oh, back in the 40s in college, sure.
Playing drums? You playing drums?
Yes, that's right.
You haven't got a syncopated bone in your body. You walk off rhythm.
What are you talking about? I had a band of my own. Tony Vincenzo's Neapolitans. We won the Westchester County Battle of the Bands contest in 1940. And our rendition of Stomping at the Savoy brought the house down.
Yeah, I'll bet it did.
Yes, it did. Should have stuck to it. Lately, I've been getting very disheartened with the news service.
No, wait a minute, Tony.
I don't want to hear any more of that morbidity.
Yeah, well, who does? But Tony, last night another kid named Mark Hansen.
Me into a blue front.
No, he got killed too. Now Hansen had been working as an associate, helping out Professor Cease Evans Spate, an archaeologist. Who was busy deciphering some ancient clay tablets that were discovered in the Near East by Dr. Julius Whitehead.
Whitehead, Julius Whitehead?
Yeah.
Didn't we carry an item on him recently? He found something in a desert somewhere and went bananas?
Yeah, Iraq.
What?
He went bananas in Iraq.
He should have stayed in Chicago. The same thing would have happened. They would have saved travel expenses and jet lag.
Well, that's only part of what happened to this Whitehead expedition. It says here in the article that he had 2 assistants that...
Basta, Carl. Basta. That's enough. Enough. Now the conversation is over. Now, look, I've considered a shift in policy.
A shift?
Why should we always accentuate the gruesome and the sensationalism? I think we might be very happy and probably take a chunk out of our competition if we really tried to seek out the good news.
Good news?
Carl, wrap up the story you're working on. Bring it to an upbeat conclusion. Then find out what and who was responsible for the death of those fine American young boys. Understand that? And then tell the public that the campuses are all cleaned up. And then I'm going to find an assignment for you that's going to be uplifting and happy.
Upbeat, happy.
Yeah, what would you say to a feature series about the wit and humor of Chicago? Bone-tickling anecdotes of the city's history.
You didn't have to go to the desert.
I think that...
Yes, that's excellent in that. Oh, yeah, no doubt of that. Yes, fascinating. May I say, by the way, that you're a very generous man. You'd be congratulated for having a younger, inexperienced man like Mark, what was it?
Mark Hansen.
Hansen, yes, allowing him to participate in this important project.
You know what I was doing with Mark, Mr. Kolchak?
Well, no, actually, I don't.
I was trying to give him a taste of antiquity, hoping he'd catch the bug, as it were.
It is infectious, isn't it? Yes. And now, Professor, as we understand it, you're on a grant from Amerigo Science Institute to translate this tablet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Whitehead, as you know, stumbled over this in the lower valley between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers of Iraq.
Yes, yes, the Mesopotamian Empire.
At first, this tablet was thought to be just a remnant of the Dead Sea finds, but these symbols are definitely Sumerian.
Oh, yes, absolutely Sumerian, yes.
Now, as you can see also, it's only about a quarter of the way complete, but it seems to be some sort of religious rite or maybe even a form of recipe.
Recipe, yes, yes, I can see that, yes. I noticed the symbol for mint that you've so translated so very well down here. Yes, it's probably some preparation for lamb.
Yeah, yes. One of these symbols, no doubt, translates as jelly. Mint jelly, but I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Oh, well, you will in time, you will. But I doubt very much it was jelly, actually. You see, they had no gelatinous substance at that time, except, of course, calves' feet. They didn't use that very much. I would assume it would be a sauce, mint sauce.
The mint here has nothing to do with leg of lamb, Mr. Kolchak. This formula is concerned with the rendering and the minting of precious metals by divine means.
Oh, yes, that's
You don't really work for the Archaeological Quarterly, do you?
Well, yes, of course, certainly I do, yes, yes. Part-time.
What occupies you full-time?
Independent News Service?
Yeah, right. I'd like you to leave, Mr. Kolchak. You can be sure that I'll be talking to your editor about this little charade.
Oh, good. He's in the mood for some bone-tickling anecdotes. But let me bring up something to your attention that's not so funny. According to student records, not only did the late Mark Hansen work for you, but Peter Bidette was in a class that you teach.
And the late Don Reiner was one of Mark's best friends. The police have already talked to me about that coincidence. There wasn't much I could offer them.
Oh.
They apologized for taking my time, then they left. I'd like you to do the same.
Maybe you could offer me something on another coincidence.
Would you get up out of that chair, please?
The bad luck that the Whitehead expedition appeared to be plagued with, it seems that his young assistant dropped dead of a heart attack, too.
I can't explain that. I'm an archaeologist, not a cardiologist. Would you please leave?
Well, I can't. You see, the door's locked.
Give me that film.
What film?
I'm not going to get physical with you. But I'll tell you this, if you even attempt to publish a photograph of that tablet, I'll sue those seersucker pants right off your can. Now get out of here!
Dr. Spade, could you tell me, why do you think a man of Julius Whitehead's reputation suddenly went berserk in the Iraqi desert?
If you knew Whitehead, you'd understand that he went berserk long before he got to Iraq. Some of us are scientists, Mr. Kolchak, but all Whitehead ever had going for him was dumb, blundering luck. But if you look around, you'll see that he's not here to translate the tablet. I am.
Congratulations. I'm going. May 12th, 5:45 p.m. Maria Vanegas, 20, entertainer in an after-hours cafe, was perpetually tired from the hours she kept. When she arrived home early that morning, she'd put on some coffee, stretched out to rest her eyes, and waited for the gas burner to get the coffee good and hot. The coffee never got hot, and Maria grew very, very cold.
María. María. ¿Qué pasa? María. María. Dios mío. ¡Carlos! ¡Carlos, ven pronto! ¡Carlos! 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 ¡Carlos, ven pronto! ¿Qué pasó? María está muerta, ven pronto. ¡Ven pronto! ¿Qué pasa? ¡Ay! ¡No! ¡Ay, qué olor! ¡No!
Asmodeus, chief of demons, creator of all lesser demons, both male and female.
Hey, I can use that.
Yes.
How do you spell this? How do you spell his name, Miss Asmo? What did?
Oh, Asmodeus. Yeah, Asmodeus. A-S-M-O-D-E-U-S. Asmodeus. 8 letters, honey.
8 letters, 8 letters. Chief of Demons.
That's right, chief of demons. Like their creator, Asmodeus, demons can take on many guises, but are often pictured as horrible creatures accompanied by a foul stench, which they give off at moments of diabolic excitement or activity. A stench of corruption, rot, and noxious brimstone.
Brimstone? Oh, great, I can use this.
Arya Manu. Arya Manu.
Ah, listen up, everybody. Listen up. I just dropped my idea in the well, and you should have heard the splash it made with New York. From now on, we are going to make our best effort to write our stories with dignity, grace, and humor. And we are going to devote as much time as we can to finding stories that are dignified and graceful and humorous in the main.
Ha-ha! Arya Manu. Aha! Persian for Iblis, the devil, the prince of fiends.
Carl, what station are you tuned into?
What?
Well, how is the Prince of Fiends going to fit into my new directives? How is it going to do that?
Oh, well, the 3 students that were killed out of tech, well, they were all related more or less to Dr. Spates, who's translating the Sumerian cuneiform in the Whitehead tablet. Yeah, here's what the tablet says. I got a picture of it. The Prince of Fiends decrees, the chief of demons executes. No, listen to this, Tony. Listen. Death shall reside throughout someone's something. See, I can't translate that. It hasn't been translated yet. Someone, she shall have reign. See, Tony?
Carl, I don't care what the tablet actually is, whether it's an ancient guest record at the Nebuchadnezzar Motel or what.
Nebuchadnezzar.
How is this drivel going to help you write up your story and complete it about these terrible deaths?
Well, but it says that she shall have reign, Tony. Now, who is she? I mean, all these kids were found with their arms around dead women, but nobody knows how they got there.
Carl, this doesn't make any sense at all. It is not dignified. It is not graceful. It is a downer. A downer!
You know something? I think the good Dr. Spate might know. I mean, he's been living those tablets. I'll have to talk to him about it.
Carl, look. Ron has been doing some preliminary research on humorous anecdotes about Chicago's past.
Terrific.
Now, I wish you two would get your heads together and try to cooperate for a change.
I have an item.
Go ahead. What is
In 1804,
Ron.
before...
Ron, will you get your book off my desk, please? Thank you very much.
In 1804, before Illinois gained statehood, Territorial Governor Isaac Lipton declared on Christmas Eve that all prisoners in the territorial prison should receive a pardon.
Yes.
As soon as the pardon was put into effect, one malefactor, a Samuel Coggins, went to the governor's home to thank him. He was invited to dinner, served some alcohol, and wound up robbing the governor at gunpoint and burning the house to the ground.
No sign of deceased. Please contact Homicide Unit Baker 80. Repeat. Unit Charlie Delta 4, we've got an accidental death at 404 North Von Steuben. No sign of deceased. Please contact Homicide Unit Baker 80.
Did you hear that, huh, Tony? Did you hear that? Another vanishing corpse. I tell you, we're in luck. It's terrific. Another vanishing corpse.
Another vanishing corpse, and he gets excited. Another vanishing corpse. That's all New York has to hear about, another vanishing corpse. That'll do it.
All right, the girl was probably still alive, and you came in, you opened the window, and the air revived her, and she got up and she walked away.
No, senor. I have worked in a hospital for 10 years now. I know the dead when I see them.
Is this the lady, ma'am?
Yes, that is Maria.
There ought to be a law that only police can have police radios.
Right, your congressman. Did you smell something rotten when you came
Well,
in?
of course she did. She smelled gas.
No, senor, not gas. It was horrible.
Uh-huh.
What does the stink have to do with it?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. But do you have an answer as to why 3 young males should drop dead from coronaries?
Yeah. You remember the Thomas Eda Bachner murders?
Yeah.
Remember how we all thought they were heart attacks?
Mm-hmm.
A couple of years later, it was proven there was a massive overdose of cyanide delivered at close range.
Are you telling me that the mob killed these kids? Murder Incorporated goes to college, huh? Come on. What about the girls?
Well, obviously a psychotic involved.
Oh, so now it's no longer Murder Incorporated. It's a lunatic. All right, well, let's just follow this thing through. This lunatic follows Murder Incorporated around the campus, and then whenever they give a kid a snoot full of cyanide, this loony, puts a girl's corpse down next to the body so it doesn't get lonesome.
Carstairs, will you get this man out of here?
I'm going. If that's your story, I think that you're going to need a little more work on it.
Out!
It's open. Ah, Michael. Good of you to come.
It's my pleasure.
Well, what do you think? Tickle the old curiosity?
Yes, sure does.
How's your extracurricular schedule?
That's not too heavy.
Too bad about Mark Hansen, but with him gone, I'll need another assistant. Life does go on, Michael.
Look, I appreciate the opportunity.
Good. Okay. For a start, why not go over to the anthropology lab and get a copy of Whitehead's Persia? Michael, where are your manners? Who is this incredibly beautiful creature?
I just met her at the bookstore. She's really something, isn't she? Maria?
What? Please, come in.
Professor, this is Maria Venegas.
Well, my pleasure.
Why'd you have to go and do something like that? Like he's a freak or something?
I'm sorry, Michael.
You're sorry.
I'm sorry. Michael!
You again. Get out. Did you see a girl out here?
No, I did not.
Well, I saw her. Yeah, she was standing right out there.
This is Evan Spate. Would you please send a security car to my home? I haven't trespassed.
Girl with the name of Maria Venegas. She was dead.
A dead girl?
Yeah.
Dead girl. How have you managed to survive in the news business being such an imbecile?
Your yard smelled bad enough to send rats back to Detroit.
My dog, King Tut, sometimes brings home dead prey.
Yeah, well, did your dog also bring home demons?
Does your prattle never end?
There's succubus. That's new. What is a succubus, huh? Is the succubus the she that the Sumerians are writing about? Is that what drove Professor Whitehead crazy out in the Rocky Desert out there? Did he see a succubus?
Whitehead was and is a senile old fool. He claims he saw all kinds of things out in the desert. He is now a ward of the state, and he's still seeing them, no doubt. I don't believe in any of it. Not in demons rising from the desert floor, not in mysterious heart attacks or stenches, not in walking dead girls. I believe in this tablet as an anthropological find and nothing more, and I believe in my talent as a translator, and that's all I believe in.
Terrific. That's terrific. Now, can you answer me one question? What is a succubus?
Have a nice evening. The campus directory listed a plethora of departments that might have given me some answers, but it was late, and it was a weekend, and none of them were too thrilled with my phone calls. None, that is, except Dr. Salem Mozart and the Department of Classical Ethnology, no longer accredited.
What am I going to do with 6 magazine subscriptions?
Read them, of course. Share them with loved ones.
I have no loved ones. I have no money.
Oh, the company will bill you by mail, by computer. You'll also receive a lovely set of steak knives.
I never eat at home. Now, what about this, sir?
This is of interest, yes.
Yeah, well, can you tell me why, sir? I mean, what is a succubus, sir?
A succubus is a female demon. She animates the bodies of ripe young women who then lure only handsome young men into amorous situations. And then, while embracing, she changes into a ghoul so thin that the horror of it bursts the heart.
Well, that's what's been happening. That's what's been happening on the campus.
Oh, is it? I hadn't heard.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see how it could be happening, as it's only a superstition. Oh, Mr. Kolchak, you've marked only four subscriptions. Are you trying to gull me?
Now, Dr. Mozart, would I try to gull you? Now, what can be done about the succubus?
Are you interested in firearms?
No.
How about a subscription to the Handgun Review?
No, fine. I'll send it to Miss Emily. Now, what about the succubus, sir?
Exorcism can drive a demon away. However, the churches are reluctant to perform the act these days. It's bad for the image, you know. Yes. However, you're missing the whole focal point of the tablet. It's interesting only from an anthropological point of view.
Well, kids are dropping dead on the campus, sir.
I was aware the Whitehead tablet was on campus, but I didn't know it was the same as a Pigafetta tablet. And this would seem to confirm it.
Pigafetta tablet?
Pigafetta, an Italian traveler of the 1500s. He mentions a fabled tablet of the Mesopotamian Empire, presided over, so they said, by a succubus. Of course, that tablet was lost a long time ago. However, it would appear that Whitehead found the tablet. It's all here in these books. The long, dark legend of death surrounding the tablet.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Excuse me.
We haven't made your final selection, have we? May I suggest contemporary inventions? You learn how to build your own solar-operated pottery wheel, how to make shark repellents with ingredients found in the home.
Yeah, but will it tell me what to do about a succubus?
I believe Pigafetta reported that some worthies of the time urged that the tablet be destroyed.
Destroyed? Oh, no. It's much too valuable. It's priceless. There must be some other way to get rid of a succubus.
I'm not sure. No.
Well, are you sure, Doctor, that this is the same tablet?
We will have to admit it's a nice theory, isn't it? Oh, dear, I can't find my references. Now, let me think.
There's an Italian. How do you spell I'll return them later.
No, Phyllis. Mike Sandler dropped out last quarter. Yeah.
Big contacts. Big. Know the campus inside out. Oh,
Yeah, hold on. She thinks we should try Rose, the humanities secretary.
Don't talk, dial.
Okay, thanks, Phil.
Yeah, goodbye, Phil.
Bye,
Dial.
Phil.
Hey, do you understand? Do you understand Latin?
Yeah, some.
You do. Well, see if you can translate this here, will you?
Yeah, that's, a whole sentence right there.
Yeah, I know. It's got a period at the end of it.
Well, I just know a few terms. Ex post facto, habeas corpus, corpus delicti, stuff like that.
Terrific. Perry Mason Latin.
Hello, Rose. Hi, this is Rosalind Winters. Hey, I'm sorry it's so late. This is going to be hard. I'm looking for a guy named Michael. Well, that's just it. I don't know, except that he's good-looking and he might have something to do with Dr. Spate. Yeah, go find your book.
I have to stuff some dead languages. Maybe that's very fitting after all. Here's something. Here it is. Right here. Pigafetta. The Babylonian tablet, an ancient piece. Yeah, that's right. Several scholars of ancient Jerusalem attempted to destroy the hated object, but it was buried for later retrieval by one Yusuf al-Mamouidi.
You hear about that kind of thing all the time. There's probably 100 of those tablets around.
Terrific.
Yeah, Rose. Yeah. What's this Michael Hannahan look like?
A to Z.
No. Forget it. He's got to be exceptionally built, at least an 8.
Contact. Sounds more like a hen party to me.
Well, say on a scale of 1 to 10, Mick Jagger's the only 9 and Quasimodo's a 2.
Uh-huh. Here it is, right here. Jerome of Habsburg during the Crusades. What? The Crusades? A tablet given by Ayamanu to man, much desired but also feared. The deaths of several young knights and Saracen maidens were reported. It's got to be the same one as Spates. It's got to be. Well, what do you got? What's happening?
Will you hold on? She's got an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, go ahead, Rose. Oh, yeah? There's a Michael Thompson. They ran a financial check on him because Spate was going to offer him an assistantship.
That's the one. Where is he?
Right this minute? I
Right
don't
now.
know. This is a big campus. He lives in Branner Hall, but you can never get through on the phones there. Yeah.
Big contacts.
Where are you going?
Big mouth.
Kolchak,
Big
wait a
deal.
minute. Thank you, Rose. I'll see you later.
Get back! Don't follow me! Get back!
Mike? Will you forgive me? I do crazy things sometimes.
Yeah, we all do crazy things. I shouldn't have got so frosted, I guess.
Put that down.
You're not mad.
Anger is counterproductive.
Get out of my way.
You put a scratch on this, and I'll see that you go to prison. You and your news service will be ruined.
Your new assistant, Michael Thompson, has a succubus in his back because of this thing. He may be dead already.
Will you hold me?
You'd destroy this piece of antiquity for some stupid, idiotic fairy tale.
It's not a fairy tale. You know that as well as I do. You've known it all along. Now get out of my way!
No! Beat it!
The campus security force insisted on calling the Chicago police to press charges against me. But they found a sudden, surprising resistance from Dr. C. Evans Spate, who claimed the tablet had been broken accidentally. And despite verification by a confused and frightened Michael Thompson, neither reporter Ms. Rosalind Winters nor I had enough hard evidence to file a story. It had all turned to dust. However, published story or not, I can only say to you that should you ever meet a young woman who seems just too lovely to be really of this world, well, just remember, there's a very good chance that she isn't.